Hello and welcome back to the Pseudo Studio here at Punisher's Paintball. I got Daddy Joel with me. We are going to compare two pretty heavy-hitting barrel systems, in my opinion, and I think this is going to be a very toe-to-toe, neck-and-neck kind of comparison. But if you guys do like this video and enjoy these products, make sure to subscribe to the channel here. Find us on social media. Make sure you like the video, comment, let us know what you thought, and use the link in the description to buy either one of these from Punisher's Paintball.
I'm so free.
Alright guys, so here we are. We have the two barrel systems. We have the infamous Pro DNA Silencio Barrel Kit that just got released from Infamous. This is going to come in auto cocker thread, bunch of different color options. I've got the polished gold here. There's also dust gold, blue, purple, red,
Black,
silver, and silver. Yep, I don't think there's a green. Doug?
And I have the OG HK Laser Kit. This is more of their kind of, this looks more like a dust gold. This isn't quite a gloss, but maybe somewhere in between. But I wanted to compare gold versus gold. This barrel is certainly not new to the market, but extremely comparable to the Pro DNA Silencio Barrel Kit here. So
why is it comparable, Doug?
because they are both complete kits. They come in their own casing. Okay, they both are able to take inserts and with the same number of sizes. Because remember, this is Freak insert compatible, whereas this has its own set of inserts that do, in my opinion, very closely mirror that of the Freak. But for those couple of reasons, that they can take inserts and have all the same barrel sizes available, comparable colors, and they have the whole casing system where it's completely contained.
And same price.
Yes,
Same price,
exactly
$199.95 or $99 for both of them. You're gonna be at $200 for either one of these barrel systems. Obviously, HK has released some other upgraded versions.
Yes, there's the Orbit that is out there. We actually sold out of all of them. Thank you guys for giving us that good problem to have.
Absolutely. And there's the Orbit, and there's some other milling. But needless to say, we figured that since the price point is comparable, we're going to just stick with the normal HK Laser Kit to compare these two.
Yes. So as far as where to start, I'll start with the packaging. I do think that this is a little nicer for the HK kit, just because everything kind of has its own place to sit inside. It's got its own spots to kind of live within, and it has this nice divider. Whereas with the Silencio kit, it's very simplistic, but it's very compact, which I really like.
Yeah,
for me, that gives this a point, big time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that, Doug. I think that having the compactness of this is really nice. You know,
if you stack these on top of each other,
right, tossing either one of these in your gear bag. The Pro DNA is definitely going to be a lot easier than the Laser Barrel Kit, unless if you got plenty of space in your gear bag, it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, I do like probably the packaging of this one more, just because it's so small. But I would say overall the layout of the HK Laser Kit, I probably like more.
Yes, they definitely sacrificed a little bit of, I'll say, user friendliness for size, but by no means does that mean it's difficult, because, Joel, if you try to pull one of those out, they come out very easily.
They do.
Not so much so that they're going to fall out if you happen to tap it or something, but...
And they go back in super easy, too, which is nice, because, that drives me nuts on the old, boom barrel kits from Dye, that you put your UL barrel systems in is real pain in the butt to try and slide them through the sleeves, or even if you've got an a shock or amp, trying to put your barrel kit in the case can be a real pain. This one, they were very thoughtful, very easy to pull out your barrel back,
and it's thick. This isn't going to rip very easily.
Correct.
Talking about so you do get some more add-ons though with the HK one. You get some extra kind of backs, or the kind of sleeves for the barrel back, so you can identify with yourself, I guess, better. And you get a ball sizer, which I always say is super cool. But it's tit for tat. For me, I would choose compactness over these other features, but these are certainly nice to have. Next, let's talk about it's kind of a weird one, right? So this can only do the inserts, but it does come with the inserts. Whereas with this, you have the option of, it has 4 barrel back sizes: 8.0, 8.3, 8.6, and 8.8. So in addition to
Doug, you knew every single back. That's
I just
impressive.
did the review, bro. I did my homework. But
I'll put them out here, so that people can see it. Yeah, so 8.0, 8.3, 8.6, 8.8 as far as the actual barrel backs. So you have 4 solid barrel backs. The barrel backs are a really nice design. It is going to be a longer control bore, which is really nice. One thing that's really
was
cool
just
is
gonna
that it's
put
got
that
like this machine, not perforated, but like textured.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
raised. It's got a lot of grip to it, so that when you want to actually get your barrel unscrewed, you can do that.
Yeah, so that's super nice. So you get 4 barrel backs with that. You obviously get your Silencio tip. I would like to mention that it is the thicker Silencio tip. There was some issues with, I think, the Gen 2 FL tips having issues. This does not. It's not going to have that issue. It's plenty thick aluminum.
Thick boy.
It's a fat boy.
Mm-hmm. That's
thick
actually
boy.
It looks
fat
thicker than this. This is a fatty. But
let's talk about this. Let's talk about the key differences here.
Yeah.
So what are the key differences? One, you can only do inserts on this.
Yep.
It does not take Freak XL inserts. It just takes
its own inserts. So if you do bust one or something, I don't know. Can you get individual inserts from HK?
I believe you can.
Okay.
Yes, cool. I believe you can, and they've separated everything so you can get the tip, the back, and the inserts all separately now. Okay. I believe.
Cool.
I believe.
So there is at least that.
Yep.
I don't know though, man. Like, I kind of like that this is all perfectly matched, and like, there's just I feel like there's just more to it because with this you get a very long tip. You still get a decently long control bore, but this back is weirdly just kind of small. I like that these are longer. Like the backs on this is longer, and it's very visually appealing, in my opinion.
It is. And I like the way that I've put both of these on. I like the way that the Silencio tip points, meaning like it just it feels better. I think part of it is because, as you can see, the Silencio tip is a true 14-inch, whereas most people probably aren't aware the HK LAZR Kit is actually 15 inches.
That looks like 15 and a half, bro.
It's advertised as 15.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. So, but needless to say, so the other thing that I'm noticing is that this has both linear porting and just regular circular porting, whereas this does not. And there's only this much porting. I would say there's definitely more porting on the HK.
I think there is more, and I'll cheat the system a little bit here. From having done reviews of both of these, I do believe the HK barrel is going to be a little quieter, and that would be due to the more porting. Now, I'd also like, because I am a very transparent and honest person, there's some similarities in this kind of slitted porting on the two of these. I think one may have been inspired by the other.
Well, let's be honest. There's a certain company that's inspired by other companies a lot. So, but it is what it is.
It does happen, but they're still both nice products. But I don't know, man. From having used both of them too, and we actually just had John from Squirrel Sack in here hanging out with us for a little bit. He is formerly a user of the laser system, but as soon as he saw this on my shocker when he came in, he started thinking, he's like, that actually looks really sweet, and he likes that it's not as long, because I know I've had people that have actually had issues of dragging this, like if they're like a snake runner or something and they're coming off the box, your gun has to go past you a pretty significant distance. If you're not a tall person, or if you're just really good at getting low, that extra inch can really, like, you can scrape it quite a bit.
For sure.
I don't know.
So, guys, the key distinguish factors on this would be you are going to get 4 just regular backs. I'm a big back guy. Like, I just like having back. Like, so, like, I would rather... and so, like, for me, like, the Die UL barrel system, I like it because it's just a solid back. So, you have that option. Or if you like inserts, you can put Freak XL inserts in this, which is very, very common insert system. You're going to get 8.0... 8.3, 8.6, 8.8. One thing that a customer pointed out to me at MSXL last weekend, which I thought was kind of interesting, is he pointed out that he did all the separate sizes that are separate from the Freak XL inserts. So the Freak XL
in between all these,
in between. Yep. So like 680, there is no 680 Freak XL.
It's 8.1.
It's 7.9 and 8.2.
It's all odd numbers. Oh, is it 8.2?
It's 8.2.
Gotcha. I thought it was all odd numbers.
But the point being is that the backs are slightly separate from the Freak XL.
So that if you do get the whole kit, you literally have everything on the spectrum from 7.9 to like 9.3 or 9.5.
Exactly. So that is a really good point. You are going to have options there. But where the HK makes up is, you are getting, I guess, a nicer case. You're getting the ball sizer.
Yep.
You're getting 8 inserts. You're getting the rubber thing. So you
and I should point out, too, since we talked about the grip here, there is still grip here and here. It's just way closer together.
That's a good point.
So I would say, like, that does still help you to get it apart, but I still think it might be easier having all of this to hold on to with your entire hand. But that's, again, I almost call it a wash at that rate.
Like, I think we need to shoot both of these.
We do. And you know what, Joel?
We got to weigh both of them, too.
I was just going to say, I'm going to quick cut and go grab the scale real quick.
Back.
This is going to happen really fast. I'm going to move really quick.
And we're back.
Look at that. That was quick, wasn't it? All right. So go ahead and turn around there, boss. You have the height on me, so I'm going to let you do the looking.
All right.
Zeroed.
We are zeroed. Doug's going to place the HK laser kit first, and total weight, we're at 5.5 ounces. We've got the Silencio with the back. We're going to see what that is. We're at, wow, 4.4 ounces.
That's
Keep in mind, there's, you know, you've got an inch less.
You do.
for the
There's less
space.
material. I'm gonna grab us an insert because I have my barrel over here.
Okay. So Doug's grabbing the insert. I'm going to put the Freak XL back on there, and Doug's going to bring the insert over here so that we can get a general idea of what we're looking at. If you've got a Freak XL insert, 4.9.
Okay,
We're at
so a
4.9.
little
So
heavier
it is a
with
little
that
bit
silver.
heavier. Yeah,
But
with
still
that
comes
insert.
in 0.6 lighter.
All right, guys, so there you go. That is the key differences between the Silencio kit as compared to the laser kit. The laser kit is going to have more porting, is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to have a couple more things included with it between the rubber sleeve and all that stuff. With this, you are going to get the option between regular backs as compared to backs with inserts. You're going to have more options when it comes to the bore sizing. But
I'm also going to point out one other thing.
Yeah.
The Velcro on the back of the case.
that is correct.
You can stick that to something. You can either like hang that off the side of a bag if you want, or stick it to like one of the walls inside your bag to really keep it stable.
I think it's
I like
probably designed for Infamous's
They have, like,
gear
backpacks.
bags that have like the Molly thing where you can.
Yeah.
So that is true, or you can just hook it up to your book bag or whatever. So those are the key differences, guys. We're going to go out. We're going to shoot both of these and get you a sound comparison between the two, and then we'll let you know our final opinion.
All right, so we're outside. We are gonna get to shooting here, so we can do a comparison. You can see the shot trajectory, and you'll be able to hear it. Joel has an app where you're gonna be able to actually see the decibel range or whatever that's gonna hit. So I'm starting with the HK Laser, the OG. Figured I'd let the old man go first, you know, age before beauty. So we're gonna start with this bad boy, and then I'll switch it over to the Silencio. And yeah, we'll let you guys kind of make the decision for yourselves.
And Doug, you've got the same size insert. So
Yes, this is the 8.8, and this is either the 8.8 or the 8.9. It's the comparable size that the HK kit comes with. And we're shooting some nice bright GI 1-star so that you guys can see where these balls are going. And literally none of those broke on the ground because it is 1-star. All right. Get me all set up here. Good, boss?
Yep, go ahead.
Alrighty.
All right, so Doug,
Swap-a-rooney.
we're gonna do a decibel reading real quick here.
Okay, let's shoot it again.
Yep. All right, so we're recording, and oh, give me 1 second here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit start. You're gonna shoot,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pause as soon as you're done shooting. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we averaged 88.7. Average 88 point. You might not be able to see that, but we averaged 88.7 on the list there. Here's the Silencio kit. Average was 88.7. Max was 91.1.
Okay, that might have been probably the first shot.
That's the luckiest Doug's ever been. All right. Bill, for 1-star here.
Alrighty. Alright, so just see it again. This is now the Silencio barrel, 8.8 back, and same GI, yellow 1-star. Gorgeous. Shot trajectory coming at you. Good, boss?
Yep. All
Let's do
right.
a sound test. Nice trajectory.
Yeah.
I like the way this thing points.
All right. So same thing here. We've got it. Go. All right, guys. So average was 93.1 with a
Yep.
peak of 96.3. So it was definitely a little bit louder by a few decibel points. Were you noticeably able to notice a difference there, or?
Yeah, so if I were to describe how it sounds being like a sound person, it sounds like a wider sound signature. Like it just sounds like it takes up more space, like it vibrates more air outwardly. But definitely just, for layman's terms, louder. I absolutely feel like it's louder than the than the laser.
So
Barrel
between the two, Doug, this is louder. It has some features that does not, but vice versa.
Yep.
Which one are you choosing?
I would honestly probably go with the Infamous here because more compact, it points better, it's lighter, I think it's more balanced. I'm used to a 14-inch barrel. I don't mind the sound, like I don't care about a loud or quiet gun. That's not a factor really that bothers me.
Yeah.
So I just, and honestly, kind of like their coloring a lot as well. Like more than, like this gold looks kind of.
It's a little bit richer of a gold.
Yeah, I agree. It's got a little more yellow to it. So for me, I would personally go with the Silencio. What about you?
I'm going to go with Silencio as well, because I like using backs a lot more, and I do like the fact that it's a true 14-inch barrel instead of a 15-inch barrel like the laser kit. The laser kit is like, although the sound is quieter, I think most of it isn't because of the porting. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the barrel's just an inch longer, which is going to affect the total volume. So with that, I'm going to choose the Silencio kit, but it is really close. I would say they're both great, but I'm probably going to go with the Silencio for those two reasons.
There's not exactly a wrong choice, but right now I kind of prefer the Silencio. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely let us know in the comments what you guys thought. And once again, check the link in the description to pick up either one of these bad boys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
I'm so free.